Okay, let's go.
So, hello and welcome. Good morning, afternoon or evening, whichever you've got right now. So it's been a while. I've kind of been busy. So, without further ado, this is the new Moto2 version of my simulator, but it's also not the Moto2 version. It's actually a whole redesigned, redevised system. Steering's totally new controls. So it's a whole new steering system, redesigned foot control frames. All bracketry has been redesigned, but I'll go through more of the points as I show you around the bike. This one is actually for Carlos in Mexico. So Carlos is done except for powder coating. Obviously I've got to make you a tutorial on how to assemble it. So I'll do that before I powder coat. Then frame goes off the powder coating and take it from there. Simon's who this is designed on, and so you can get a better idea of the bike I'm talking about. If you look at your Moto2 bikes, this has been custom designed by Rich at ProFiber here in the UK, and it's kind of a mixture of Calyx and Boscasura. So it's the Moto2 bodywork, but his revision, obviously there's legalities involved, and this is so that it fits on you can take a street legal 765 RS from 2017 to 2022, and this will just fit. And that obviously you've got your mounting frames and that. So that's what this is based on, and I think I can show you, because the other one I've got to build is half built at the moment. So Simon, yours is half built, and you will get it in the start of December. Let me show you Simon's bike. I have to go to screen one, I think it is. So that is the bike that this is based on, and that bodywork is this exact bodywork. And Simon, thank you very much Simon, is the one that put me onto this company. So I'm using his bike as a representation, his measurements, so the simulator is replicating this exact bike, and yes, Simon's exact bike. So obviously from this angle you can't quite see it. The only difference is because of the physical design of my frame, the gap between the tank and the seat, okay, the tank and the fairing, this line here, it's about an inch more than it normally would be, because it's physically impossible, because I have to have a universal joint and the mounting points are splayed between, and I have motors in there. And you may notice from my MotoGP versions, you can't even see the motors at the moment. And the control box, new reposition on the control box. Motors are in the same place, but because of the design of the fairing, they're hidden more. I've managed to bring the seat down because I've totally redesigned the whole of the foot controls. The frame used to stand out, whereas now it's sitting inside. So yeah, there's a lot more that's gone on. And it's a whole new steering system. So that can move backwards and forwards, up and down, whereas before it was one position, boom, done. This allows me to, it's easier because it's like that red paintwork up there, that is for 2017 CBR 1000RR, 2017, 2019, and I got really tight fairing, and trying to get my handlebar system inside there was the reason I had to redesign my whole steering system. It's the same principle, but not. It's hard to explain. Anyhow, once I put the headset on, so I'm going to put my VR headset, that's what's recording this now. See if I wave my hand up here, how it all gets all wobbly. That's because I'm using the VR headset. I've found it's a brilliant tool to use because I can now put it on and I can walk you around the bike. I can show you it far better than if I had to try and have a camera and do it. And that makes it just that bit easier for me. Plus I have to do everything on my own. This bodywork has taken me so long just to fit, because trying to figure out how to make frames and fit it to the main frame has been a nightmare. Doing it all on my own, trying to balance it and measure things. It's like, I need 4 arms. Well, actually I think I need 6 arms. That's the way it goes in life. Anyhow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my headset on. Well, I'm going to relight my seat. Hs3. And one reason I've been delayed, I mean, I'm not going to go on. I'm going through a serious cyber attack at the moment. Not going to get into it, but it's really quite serious. So even doing this right now, I have to be very cautious. Anyhow, I decided I definitely need to have some kind of dashboard, even if it's a dummy. And so I think I can grab it and swap it off. Now this is kind of a replica of the original, so the normal Triumph dashboard. Bit of a different shape, doesn't have to curve up here, but its dimensions are exact to the original. And it's basically so that it covers the steering, so you don't see the workings of the steering, without having to have anything too complicated. And now I've got to try and mount it. It just slides on. But sitting down here and trying to do it. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Right, so I just wanted something that made it look more like a bike. Now, I don't know if you remember, my old one was just like this triangle kind of shape. And I wanted to take that whole effect away. I wanted to just look. So you're looking down and you're seeing clip-on bars, you're seeing the top yoke, and it looks more like bike and not my system. So I think it's simply accomplished it. It took me a whole day to design it and then 3D print it. That's only a prototype, but it's small points like that I'm trying now to get in. I'll show you a bit more when I put the headset on. I really have redevised the whole system. You know, my videos aren't exciting, they're just factual. So, anyhow, I don't know if I'm not going to ride in this video. I'm having serious problems with my hand and my wrist. Well, more my wrist than anything right now. even after all the operations, it's just like, I need a Mad Max hand, I need a cyborg hand, something that don't bloody hurt. Right, let's put my headset on. I'll show you around the bike, and then I may try and get in my GB25, but I've had problems running software because I have to run normal VPN in order to try and stop getting hacked all the time. It's one particular person, but it caused a problem with the communication between my headset and the computer. So let me get the headset on, quickly clean me lenses. I mean, I've cleaned them before, but I always like to do it just to make sure I clean the camera lenses too. Right, logging on. So now you're seeing what I'm seeing, which is kind of better than having a, well, I mean, I could really do with a cameraman, but they'd have to know what bloody hell they're doing, wouldn't they? Okay. So, let me stand up. Get me to see that bloody way. Okay, so I'm going to go and start off around the back. So you can get an idea how she looks from the back end. So looking down. As you can see, the two bars of the foot controls used to stand out either side of the bodywork. Now they're inside. And also this is actually not the final, because what I'm going to do is rotate this around so it's pointing like this, not like this, and that'll give more protection to the connector. But before, this would all be sticking up here, and so that'd be right there. So I managed to find these, thank goodness. It's been hard to find the right ones, but I've got those that's going to now point like that when I finally take it off. See, this is work in progress. It's finished, it's just finalising and doing it, but I'm not going to strip it all down and do it before I make this video. So now, as you can see, if I come down, I've got my gaps perfect, but it should be up here. But I can't get the tag in the seat any lower, and I can't get the fairing any higher. Also, at the front, we can now move the handlebars forwards and backwards and up and down, and that, so you can see, slide it up and down, and that's where our new dashboard is. And normally what it used to be, it was a lot higher, come up like this, and it'd stick a lot further back, whereas this, I can get on it, try to get it on with one hand and the left hand, not the right hand. Right, so that's on. But so you can have a look at it a bit more from different angles. I've moved the control box, it's moved higher and further back. Just so you can have a look at it. I'll make sure I don't knock everything over. unfortunately this room is really not the best room to actually try and do any filming, because I've got no bloody space. I just wanted to actually reveal the new Moto2 system and show you how it is. So Carlos, yours is fully built. Just got to do a video for you, get it powder coated, and yeah, then spend a week packing it, because it does take a long time to pack these. Make it as cheap as possible. So, oh, we'll do one more. Get me bum over. Oh yeah, I should show. Before I get off, and then I'll show you when I'm not sitting on it. You remember, because and this is why I go with DOF. Even if a program's not running, or I think I need to do this with the headset off, so you can see. The system. I can get it where it's like that. So, because MotoGP and other programs don't have motion in them, only GPbikes does. With DOF Reality and SRS software, you can use what's called joystick motion, so you can set your controller to control the motion. That's why I can use MotoGP 25 using UEVR. I get VR, and with SRS and DOF Reality, it allows me to have joystick motion. So as I'm accelerating, she'll pick up. As I brake, she'll dive. And then naturally as I go into the corners, she's going to lean. Now obviously it's not motion as in the sense it's getting it from the game, but what it is doing is giving you the ability to have that motion. Now, unlike Andreas from Moto2, where his system how can I say, it's not motion. All it has is a tie strap connected to the handlebars that when you brake, it pulls it down. But that's not really motion, and the leaning is your body throwing it from side to side, and the way he's had it set up with springs and everything. But he relies totally on AI to fake motion, and relies on the person using their body to do it. It's not actual motion. So there's a lot of points there that I think are wrong. Each to their own. Go ahead, do what you want. Yeah, great, it flops from side to side, but it's not real motion. It's not being powered by the game. And even still, all he does is make it so that everyone that uses the system is not really fully controlling it. He's using the AI in MotoGP to fake it for you. Whereas I use your inputs, your real riding, everything you do is what makes this work. No AI involved. But that's basically what my system is at the moment. Yeah, I'm happy. So Carlos, I'll contact you later. And oh, Simon, happy birthday, dude. I've been waiting. I wanted to say it this morning. Knew it was your birthday, but I didn't want to contact you until I could really like show what your system's going to look like. So happy birthday, Simon. For those that have watched, thank you very much. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one, where I will actually ride if my wrist let me. Okay, so thank you and goodbye. Right, I need a controller. I've got to stop the video. I always forget. Right, so where's me? There we are. Bye, people. Oh, now it's asking